What's going on, guys? Nico here of Yugatech. Look, I love my Nintendo Switch. It's safe to say that I've logged thousands of hours into it. But what games have taken up most of those hours? Well, here are 5 Nintendo Switch games you could play hundreds of hours of. Number 1, Animal Crossing New Horizons. At the start of the pandemic, Nintendo took the world by storm with the release of Animal Crossing New Horizons. So much so that it was difficult to not only get the game, but to buy a Switch as well. If you're not familiar with the Animal Crossing franchise, Animal Crossing is a life simulation game that is set on real-world time. You renovate an entire island to whatever theme you desire, but at the same time, recruiting villagers in order to also fit those themes. During my time of playing, I've seen Japan-themed islands and even a few Philippine-themed ones. I myself turned my entire island into a Mario level. The possibilities are just endless. So if you're into management games, simulation games, and cute little characters, Animal Crossing is your best bet. Playing with good old Tom Nook will cost you a full $59.99 on the eShop. Number 2 on this list is Monster Hunter Rise, a personal favorite of mine. The premise for all Monster Hunter games is pretty simple. You're a person who hunts monsters, and those monsters seem to be threatening the village or the world that you live in. The plot doesn't really matter. But what does matter are the weapons that you can use to slay those monsters. There are 14 weapons to choose from. I for one prefer the sword and shield, as I can move around easily with them, but there are also bow guns, which basically just turn this game into a shooter, and even a big horn, which you can just bonk the monster on the head. What I'm saying basically is, there's a weapon for everyone. Overall, the game is great. It may throw a lot of information in your face at the beginning, but there are a whole bunch of YouTube videos out there that can help you get started. There's also a demo with 30 hunts available to help you decide if you want to get the game or not. And when the new DLC Sunbreak now released for $39.99, now is the best chance to hop on. The full game, however, will cost you $59.99 US on the eShop. Next up, we have Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. We've talked about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate in our article 5 multiplayer games on the Nintendo Switch. But if you're not familiar with this series, it's essentially a fighting game with more than 70 characters to choose from. Those characters also come from different game franchises like Pokemon, Fire Emblem, Final Fantasy, and even Kingdom Hearts. With all those characters to choose from, it wouldn't be a surprise if people spent hundreds of hours mastering their favorite fighters. And that's exactly what people do. I've spent over 100 hours of this game, and most of them is me attempting to master Link, Byleth, or even Pikachu. Smash Bros. Has always been one of those games that are easy to learn, but hard to master. But if you're interested in fighting games, or just looking to try out all these characters, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is $59.99 US on the eShop, with a bunch of DLCs to unlock the different characters. At number 4, we have Super Mario Maker 2. Also mentioned in a previous article, top 2 2D platformers on the Nintendo Switch, Super Mario Maker 2 allows you to both create your own Mario levels and play others' levels as well. This also allows players to log in hundreds of hours into the game. Whether it's playing or creating, either game modes are incredibly addictive. As someone who leans more into the playing side of the game, the amount of levels and worlds available to me has essentially given me an endless amount of Mario levels to play. As of right now, I'm in the middle of playing Super Gunna World. We'll flash the code on screen for you. Super Mario Maker 2 is $59.99 on the eShop, but it does drop to $39.99 every so often. But if you want a physical copy, it usually comes with a stylus, so it's really up to you. Now this last one, I'm pretty sure all of you know. It's Stardew Valley. When the Switch first launched in 2017, its game library was considered subpar, and I agreed. Launching with Mario Kart, Breath of the Wild, Mario plus Rabbids, the Switch still lacked a ton of third-party support. But in 2018, Stardew Valley entered the fray. Heavily inspired by the classic Harvest Moon games, Stardew Valley is a life and farming simulator, placing you in charge of your very own farm, the responsibility of improving the town, and entering mines to collect resources for crafting. And did I mention you could also get married and have a kid? Yeah, the possibilities in this game are insane. And to top it all off, this game now features both online and local split-screen multiplayer. This masterpiece of a game is $49.99 on the eShop. And there you go, my friends. Those are 5 Nintendo Switch games you can play hundreds of hours of. Did we miss anything? What are some of the games you've played for hundreds of hours? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to click the like button if you liked this video, hit the notification bell to be updated of all our future uploads, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Visit gaming.yugatech.com for more gaming news and reviews. Once again, this is Nico, and I will see you in the next video.